much family did you have?
I don't know the exact number, but I think somewhere between 30 and 40, around that range. Yeah, good turnout. Yeah.
When you get through a game like that, and you make the jump from the first game into conference play, what was the difference in feeling? Was there a difference? You know what I mean? Did it feel different than the first game?
I wouldn't say different. Going from week 1 to week 2, our main goal was to get better in that week and to see a change in our performance from week 1 to week 2, and I think that we did that.
Was there, from an energy level though, knowing that, a conference game like that towards championships is something, was there an energy difference at all?
I don't think we necessarily looked at it like that. We understood that, it was a conference opponent. But every week, each week we have the mindset, we're going to respect everybody that we play, but we're not going to fear anybody that we play, whether that's in conference game or out of conference game.
What was Jonathan's message on, because we talked to him Monday, he said he was going to address it Tuesday with you. You guys were playing an FCS opponent, and just, you talked about how he doesn't think trap games can exist. I guess, how did he, deliver that message to you guys as a team?
Yeah, kind of just, like I was saying, the team that we're playing, Prairie View, they're, a well-respected program. They have a lot of history at their school. They've done a lot of positive things the last few years. But, kind of like I touched on earlier, where, we're going to approach every team that we play as the same. We're going to respect them, their coaching staff, their players, and their scheme. But we're not going to fear them. We're going to come out there, we're going to play our brand of football for 4 quarters.
I've already faced some adversity this season, and every single time I've responded to it, and to have a 2-0 record and be 1-0 in the Big Ten already, what does that just do for this team's confidence, knowing that heading in there was a lot of uncertainty just with all the new faces and stuff? Yeah,
it definitely brings a lot of confidence to our team as a whole, and it's good. It's just like our starting point. Of course, we want to continue to grow and continue to handle those adverse moments when they come to us.
Stands out to you, Jordan, about how you guys have played against the run, and 2 teams have kind of struggled to get anything consistent really out of you guys. What stood out in that regard?
It's a good positive thing for our defense. It's something that we focus on each week, is how can we stop the run, and how do we want to stop the run. So being able to do that is definitely a positive thing for our defense. We want to just continue to do that as the weeks go on.
What has allowed you guys to do that, you think? Is it the personnel or the system, or
Coach Rossi does a great job of getting us prepared. We watch a lot of film, just seeing what different teams like to do, how they like to run the ball, where we want the ball to go. Just Coach Rossi's preparation, and practicing, of course, just going over different looks, different run fits to see different things.
What bigger role is the rallying to football? It seems like defensive backs are a lot more active this year in rallying to the ball, and it seems like there's a lot more guys at the ball. Does that kind of stand on the film when you guys watch it?
That was a big thing that Coach Rossi implemented to us from the time that he got here in January through spring ball camp into our first 2 games. The defense that we have, we play a certain way. We want to run to the ball and finish everything. Extreme effort. He called it effort on steroids. So that's our goal. Every practice, every game is to get to the ball. That's kind of what he's implemented over.
When you have DBs that do that, does that kind of give your defense an edge that maybe the offenses are wow, these guys are a little bit tougher than we're used to?
I hope that's what the offenses think, but we don't really care what the other offenses think. We're going to go run to the ball, get to the ball, and make tackles, get people on the ground.
We talked about going into the season. They were talking about the linebacker depth and the ability to play multiple guys. I guess, how do you view the usage so far, and how much different is this than last year late, especially when it was basically you and Cal and Aaron basically getting all the snaps?
We've been rotating between me, Cal, and JT and Wayne recently, and I think that when we're in there, we do a great job. JT and Cal usually start us off, but they've been doing a great job. They're older guys, great leaders for the team. And for me personally, on 3rd down, I'm coming off the edge. So, I like that part of our defense. I like pass rushing and stuff. But I think that we've all played our parts in the rotation between us 4.
Do you think last year, what was the difference maybe? Because you had 2 games this year where the defense had to come up with big possessions in the 4th quarter. What's the difference between this year and last year that's allowed you to get that done?
Just how we're executing in the detail of how we're executing. I mean, Coach Rossi's a great leader, and I'll say that time and time again. The situations that we've been put in through fall camp, where we were put in tough situations where it's a 2-minute drill and we need to get the ball back to our offense, or it's a end of the game, end of the half, and we're trying to stop them from scoring. So they put us in these situations in camp so that we could be able to execute them in the game.
Is that